Good day, guys. Welcome our Maths is Made Easy with teacher Satya here. In this video, I'll be teaching you guys on what we mean by intersecting lines, perpendicular lines, and how to find the missing angles when lines intersect each other. Now make sure you watch the entire video to have a better understanding of this topic. Now let's get to it, guys. Now, before we find the missing angles when lines intersect, let's understand few of its properties. So when two lines intersect each other, four angles are created. And from this diagram that you see that, we always know that angle 1 and angle 2 are straight lines. Therefore, angle 1 plus angle 2 will be equal to 180 degrees, right guys? So let's say, for example, I have angle 1 as 60 degrees. That means angle 2 will be equal to 120 degrees, as angle 1 and angle 2 would equal to 180 degrees. Now, one more interesting property of intersecting lines is that opposite angles will always be equal to each other, or we could also call it vertically opposite angles. So what that means that angle 1 will be equal to angle 3 as they are opposite to each other, and angle 2 will be equal to angle 4 as they are opposite to each other. So in this case, guys, angle 3 will be equal to 60 degrees as angle 1 is opposite to angle 3, and angle 4 will be equal to 120 degrees as angle 2 is opposite to angle 4. Alright, guys. Now, when we talk about perpendicular lines are also intersecting lines, but the only difference is all of its angles will be right angles. What it means is that all of the angles will be 90 degrees. Now, let's go ahead and solve some questions from what we learned just now. So, guys, if you take a look at question number 1, we know that angle AXY is equal to 30 degrees. AXY is equal to 30 degrees. And they want us to find angle AXZ. So angle AXZ is the question mark. And if you take a look at this, YZ is a straight line. So what that means is that these two angles will add up to 180 degrees, right guys? So let me write it down here. So angle AXY plus angle AXZ is equal to 180 degrees, right guys? Now let's substitute what we know from this question. So we know that angle AXY is 30 degrees plus angle AXZ, and these two angles add up to 180 degrees, right guys? Therefore, our angle AXZ will be equal to 180 minus 30. So angle AXZ will be equal to 150 degrees. Therefore, this question mark right here will be equal to 150 degrees. All right, guys. Now let us go to question number 2. And in question number 2, they are telling us to find the value of P. Now, if you remember from one of the intersecting line properties, we know that opposite angles will always be equal, right guys? So in this question, since opposite angles will be equal, or we could call it vertically opposite angles, we know that 2P plus 30 degrees is equal to 108 degrees, right guys? Now, in order to find the value of P, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by transposing 30 to the other side. So I'll have 2P is 108 minus 30. 2P will be equal to 78. And since the question is asking us to find the value of P, I'm going to transpose 2 to the other side. And when we transpose 2t to the other side, it will change to division. Therefore, 78 divided by 2 is 39. Therefore, in this question, the value of P will be equal to 39 degrees. All right, guys. And that is how we would find the missing angle from intersecting lines and Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. And if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to click on that like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future maths videos. Until next time, guys, have a nice day.